You've seen The Lion King 100 times. You've cried at Mufasa's fall and cheered for Simba's return. But what if the story you thought you knew was hiding something much deeper, darker, even? From fan forums to viral video essays, The Lion King has inspired countless theories that take its familiar tale and flip it upside down. Some are wild, others are downright chilling. But the craziest part? A few of them make way too much sense. So buckle up, because here are the top 10 craziest Lion King theories that might just change how you see Pride Rock forever. Zazu was a spy for Scar all along. The royal advisor or royal traitor? Zazu may act like Mufasa's loyal advisor, but some fans think his allegiance was never truly to the throne. Why? For starters, Zazu always seems conveniently absent when Scar is scheming. He rarely warns Mufasa of Scar's actions, despite being privy to palace gossip. More suspiciously, Zazu is the one who tells Scar that Simba is alive, after all those years. If Zazu had been truly loyal, wouldn't he have protected that information? Some theorists argue that Zazu played both sides, feeding Scar just enough intel to help him rise to power, while staying close to Mufasa to avoid suspicion. Could the uptight Hornbill have been the ultimate double agent? But Zazu's not the only character whose true motives are under scrutiny. What if everything we thought we knew about the so-called villains was wrong? The hyenas were never truly evil, just starving, villains, or victims of systemic neglect? Sure, the hyenas laugh maniacally and follow Scar into chaos, but what if they were just trying to survive? The elephant graveyard, their home, is barren. No food, no water, no resources. Meanwhile, the Pride Lands are lush and thriving. What if Scar's promise to feed the hyenas was less about a coup and more about basic survival? When the circle of life favors one species and banishes another to starvation, maybe the so-called villains were just trying to even the playing field. And that makes you wonder, who's really to blame for the fall of the Pride Lands? And if bloodlines and royal entitlement are in question, what if the kings themselves turned on their own? The next theory dives into the stars, and a curse that changed everything. Scar was cursed by the great kings of the past, a royal bloodline with a supernatural twist. According to this theory, Scar once had the potential to be king, but the spirits of the great kings of the past, those who live in the stars, rejected him. His darker fur and haunting green eyes, not natural traits, but signs of a spiritual curse. Fans point to the way the skies darken under Scar's rule. The land decays, and even the animals become more aggressive. It's not just political chaos, it's cosmic rejection. Scar didn't just seize power, he was defying the very forces that govern the circle of life. This theory reframes Scar not as a jealous sibling, but as a fallen heir, marked by forces far beyond his control. And if the very sky turned against him, maybe the world Scar and Mufasa ruled wasn't even ours at all. The Lion King world is a post-apocalyptic Earth Simba's kingdom. Is our future? This one's wild, but oddly convincing. Some fans suggest that The Lion King takes place far in the future, after humanity has been wiped out. The animals have evolved, taken over the Earth, and created their own societies and power structures. Think about it. No humans, sentient animals, clear social hierarchies. The ruins in the elephant graveyard could be remnants of our world. Rafiki's magic, advanced genetic memory, or leftover tech. It's Planet of the Apes, but with lions. And speaking of dark, post-apocalyptic ideas, the next theory might just change how you watch one of the film's most chilling scenes forever. Quick pause. If you're loving these mind-blowing theories, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild Disney deep dives. Now, brace yourself for one of the darkest theories of all. Scar Ate Mufasa, hyena skull theory. The grimmest detail you missed. There's a moment in The Lion King that haunts fans to this day. After Mufasa's death, Scar is seen playing with a skull in his lair. But fans have pointed out, it's not just any skull, it looks eerily similar to a lion's. According to real-life biology, lions don't typically eat other lions, but hyenas do. Yet Scar is seen alone with that skull, toying with it ominously. Could it be Mufasa's? It's a horrifying possibility, and one that adds a deeply disturbing layer to Scar's villainy. And if Scar did that to Mufasa, what else might he have done to the next generation? And if that's true, it raises questions about the next generation. 6. Nala is actually Scar's daughter. a secret that would change everything. Where's Nala's father? The film never tells us, and some fans believe that's because the truth is too disturbing. Scar is her dad. This theory hinges on a few clues, like Scar's creepy affection for Nala when she confronts him as an adult, the power imbalance, the way he propositions her, and her disgusted reaction suggest a dark history. If Scar is Nala's father, that would make Simba and Nala cousins, or worse. It also explains why she's treated differently from the other lionesses, and why her bond with Simba is both romantic and politically significant. But don't worry, things get even more celestial from here. The next theory looks to the stars and finds something stunning. 7. Mufasa became a spirit in the sky, literally the stars. He didn't just become a ghost, he became the sky. When Mufasa says, "I will always be with you," it wasn't just a metaphor. In African mythology, it's believed that kings and ancestors become stars after death, guiding their descendants from above. And in The Lion King, Mufasa literally appears in the clouds. But look closer, there are glimmers, sparkles, even constellations woven into the animation. Some believe this was intentional. Mufasa didn't just visit Simba in a vision, his soul became part of the stars themselves. It's a beautiful idea, and one that redefines the great kings of the past. But the truth behind the circle of life might not be as peaceful as it seems. But what if that circle Mufasa talks about isn't so noble after all? 8. The circle of life is a metaphor for tyranny, not harmony, control. We're taught that the circle of life is about balance, but some fans argue it's actually propaganda, a way for the lions to justify their dominance. After all, they eat the herbivores, then when they die, their bodies feed the grass. Sounds poetic, but in practice, it keeps the lions at the top of a very literal food chain. The ceremony of Simba's birth isn't a spiritual moment, it's political theater. This theory reframes the lions not as benevolent rulers, but as self-serving monarchs using ideology to stay in power. And if that's true, then Scar may not have been the only one seeking revolution. Which brings us to someone who followed Scar's legacy with dangerous devotion. Zira was Scar's mate and wanted Kovu to avenge him, a vendetta born of blood, or loyalty. In The Lion King 2, Simba's pride, Zira is obsessed with Scar's legacy and grooms her son Kovu to take the throne. But Disney never confirms her relationship to Scar. Was she his mate, a loyal follower, or both? Some fans believe Zira was Scar's partner, and that Kovu was raised as Scar's ideological and possibly biological heir. That would explain her fanatic devotion and her intense hatred for Simba. It also adds a Shakespearean twist, a woman driven by grief, molding her child into a weapon of vengeance. But what if someone else saw the whole thing coming and planned it all? A certain wise mandrill, perhaps? Rafiki knew everything and orchestrated Simba's return. The baboon always knows more than he lets on. Rafiki isn't just a wise old mandrill. He might be the puppet master of the entire story. Think about it. He always appears at just the right time. He draws Simba's face in the tree before even confirming he's alive. He performs mystical rituals, hears voices on the wind, and seems eerily calm about the kingdom falling apart. What if Rafiki knew everything all along? That Simba was alive, that Scar would fail, and that the Pride Lands would need a savior. Maybe he was never reacting, he was guiding, a mythic shaman, subtly pulling the strings behind the scenes. It sounds far-fetched, until you realize that without Rafiki, Simba never would have come home. Maybe the real kingmaker never sat on the throne, but stood in the shadows, staff in hand, laughing softly all along. So, how many of these theories blew your mind? Some of them might sound ridiculous at first, but the craziest thing is, they just make too much sense. Whether you think they're nonsense or disturbingly accurate, one thing's for sure. The Lion King is more than just a kid's movie. It's a story packed with symbolism, mystery, and enough hidden depth to keep fans theorizing for generations. Which theory do you believe? And did we miss one that you swear makes even more sense? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the wildest corners of your favorite movies. Until next time, remember, not everything the light touches is as innocent as it seems,